It's another lady of the house kind of day, and today I'm taking you with me as I transition a few things in my home and in my wardrobe for fall. There are just a few things that I like to do to bring the fall into my home. It's not really something that I tend to go out and buy decor for. It's more of just like colors that I might switch things out for. Let me give you an example. I have been using these towels right here, which I found at Target a while ago. It has been months since I have been to Target though, and I don't shop there anymore. But one of the places that I do love shopping is at Ross. And so recently I found these beautiful towels. And so this is a green color, would look perfect in my bathroom, in the guest bathroom. I also got some towels for my bathroom, but I planned on sharing that another time. So anyway, these ones have this very nice vine floral print to them, and they are so soft. So I'm not going to really take these out. I'm just going to add these ones. I purchased 2 of them. So anyway, I might end up using a couple of these in the kitchen actually. So that way I have a little bit more room in that basket. But like I said, I just do a couple of things or a few things here and there to really bring in the fall season. I have been searching at Ross, of course, for candles that smell more like fall scents. And so I found this one. It was called Apple Pumpkin. I am on my 2nd candle now for that. And then I have found a few other ones. I think I did get all of them at Ross. Yes, I did. But I've also been keeping an eye out when I go to... So as I said, one of the things that I have been kind of surprised about, I would say, is how good some of these candles have been smelling at Ross. I just in the past have had a little bit harder of a time finding ones that I truly think smell good and that last a while. So anyway, I found these ones. This one is called Turning Leaves, and then this is Autumn Sky. This one is called Feel Gratitude, but it's Dandelion Peach Tea. This one smelled really good. And then this one back here was called Harvest Pumpkin Balsam. So that all of them smell really good to me. I have just been keeping some of these in this dresser right here. I have a drawer that I've been storing some of them in. I don't want to go too crazy because I don't like to have storage of a lot of candles. I like to use my candles up and then find something new every single season. TJ Maxx, when I go those places, that's where I like to purchase my candles from. So the next thing that I like to do is when I am in the kitchen, just the dish soap. I like to use more of a scent that kind of coincides with the fall season. So I already had some. I think it was the apple cider one. I already had that because once we went into the winter months, then I switched that one out. And so I already had it in a jar, and so I just switched the little pump over to that one. So I have been using that, but now I'm running low on that. I don't know if I'm going to look for some more or just go back to what I have been using. But those are some things that I like to do, and it just makes it feel more like fall without running to the store to buy a lot of decorations that really I can only use or would only use around that time. And yes, I just like it to be very subtle. The other thing that I really enjoy doing is bringing in more greenery around this time. So instead of purchasing flowers, I like to just go outside to my backyard. I have 2 eucalyptus trees, and cutting some branches off of those. I actually moved the faux floral arrangement that I had on the dining room table. I moved that to the dresser at the end of the ladies' corridor because I felt like it needed a little more than just a candle. I did have a candle down there, and sometimes I will still burn a candle down there, but I really liked the way that the flowers looked at the end of the hall. I felt like it took up that space a little bit more and filled in that gap that was between the mirror and the dresser. Now, I have made some changes recently to my youngest daughter's room, so I wanted to share that with you today. So that will be in a little while. But the other thing, since I did get some more towels, and I also purchased towels that match these, but they are just normal size towels, it has been time to upgrade our towels. So I have a big bag right here full of towels that I am going to be donating. I'm also going to be keeping a couple just that I would have donated just in case we just recently had some flooding happen here in where I am. And you know, it's good to have those kind of dingy, dirty towels that you don't really care about if you need to step on them or wipe up water or anything like that. So I am going to be keeping a couple of those for emergencies like that, but I don't like to keep too many on hand for those kind of things. So anyway, that is something that I'm doing today. And then the other thing that I really would like to do is transition some of the pieces in my wardrobe. So it's still warm here, of course, but I like to just kind of change out some colors here and there. I brought this out recently. I hadn't worn this all summer long, and it just feels good. It kind of feels like you go shopping without having spent any money at all on your wardrobe. Anyway, I just hope that you enjoy today as you come along with me as we do just a few things here and there to bring in, to welcome the fall season. I know it's a little early before fall, but whenever September comes around, that's when it feels like it's a really good time to start doing those things, especially when there is a little bit of a chill in the air. And I know that I have been enjoying that so much in the mornings when I have been going for my morning walk. Although I will say it's probably time to add a hoodie or something to keep me warm on my arms, because I do use tank tops when I go for my walks with my white skirt. So anyway, just a few things, and I would love to know in the comments below what are a few things that you are doing to welcome this next season. Now, while I'm really not focusing on purchasing like new dresses or anything like that for this season, I did get this right here. This is a new addition, which it's not my favorite cut of a trench coat. This is more my favorite cut of a trench coat that I have shared several times in the past, and I have this in, I think, 3 colors, I want to say, in a burgundy, the green, a navy blue. Those are the ones that I have. I did have it in a khaki color, but I ended up giving that to my sister-in-law. The color looks a lot better on her, but I have been in search of a trench coat that would be more of a neutral that would pair better with my coloring. Am I sold on this being my coloring? Probably not. I feel like I would just completely blend in, but it's so much better than that khaki color that I was, that the other coat was. So I purchased this on Poshmark, and I got a really good deal on it. It seems like it's more of a vintage, well, it did say it was a vintage, trench coat. And I'm going to try it on for you right here, but it had some spots on it when it came, so I just put it in the wash, and I also sprayed those spots and they came right out. So that was a relief to me, because one of them was very noticeable. It was like right on the back beneath the collar. So anyway, one of the ways that I was thinking I would end up wearing this would be just kind of open, maybe on the shoulders, or open and then tied in the back, because when I tie it in the front, it just doesn't have the right silhouette, I feel, to really look the way that I like trench coats to look. I love a good swing trench coat. That's why I love this style right here. I feel that it looks so nice over a dress. Now, this trench coat is really nice, and I know that it is a vintage one because of the length, but it's very nice because it covers any dress that I would wear. So unless it was a maxi dress, but anyway, I think that it was a great addition. But for the most part, I'm not really out in the shops looking to add more to my wardrobe right now. I'm just going to be trying to use the things that I have and bring in some more colors from the bins that I have of, what I've stored. And then it just feels like you have brand new clothes again, especially when you put certain colors away for different seasons, or even, if most people do put away different clothes that would only work for certain seasons. So especially with different kinds of materials and whatnot. Now where I am, it's a very mild fall, very mild winter. I can get away with something like this, but I do have some heavier coats that I have been using in the winter, and I can't wait to take those out. But we are going into fall. It's not even time to wear a trench coat like this yet, but this is just something that I'm preparing my closet for. And then this side right here, let's move over, close that up. This side right here, I have started adding some deeper colors, so I've also taken out some of the lighter ones and ones that I know that I'm not going to be wearing. But then again, I'm also going to be going on a cruise soon, so I don't want to completely rid my closet right now of things that I know I will want to wear on my cruise, or just where it feels more like those summer months where we're going. So anyway, bringing in some nice colors. And then there are some things in here that I was wearing for a time, but I know that it doesn't really fit well, or it's not really a good color on me. Take this one, for instance. See this coloring? Not my best color. So I will probably be adding this to my Poshmark closet. So this is a good time to go through your wardrobe and just to see, what items did you wear this summer? What items did you wear in the spring? And then determine if you didn't wear them, if you didn't pull them out, then it's a good time to probably post them or donate them. Over this past weekend, I was able to find an antique bed for sale on Craigslist, and it's a full, which looks so much better in my daughter's room, as it's a much bigger room than the other rooms. And then we were able to put the twin bed in my son's room. So I ended up painting it the white blush color, the same as that nightstand over there, the same as my daughter's dressing table as well. And I just think that it looks so much better. It was like a dark brown color and definitely looked older, but this just gave it some new life. Thankfully, when I went to Ross, I found another set for her bed that was the same as this one that I had purchased for the twin. We are just using the twin one instead of trying to return it or sell it. I'm just going to put it at the foot of her bed, and then we'll have some extra pillowcases and whatnot, and the extra sheets we can use on the other beds as well. So all worked out. I'm just glad that there was a bedding set that matched, that was a queen or full. Well, it was a full. Yeah, I think it said a queen or full. And then I found a sheet set which was a full as well. And that's this right here. That is what I wanted to share as far as how I'm going to be welcoming fall into our home. And I also wanted to share my garden with you, because it has been a rough summer, but finally, after all that rain, we are just enjoying so many new blooms on our rose bushes, and